The Prince of Wales has criticized criminals involved in the deforestation in the Amazon rainforest. During a speech in Rio de Janeiro, William was speaking at the United for Wildlife conference on Tuesday as part of his royal visit to Brazil. In the past year alone, over 1.7 million hectares of the Amazon were cleared across this region, much of which is driven by illicit activity, he told the audience. Earlier, William visited the small Brazilian island of Paqueta, home to a population of just 4,000, where he was greeted by dozens of people and given a baby to hold, after a first day consisting of an official welcome with football in the Maracana Stadium and barefoot beach volleyball on Copacabana. The future king's second day in Brazil and reason for visiting was focused on the environment. Hollywood star Leonardo DiCaprio recorded a video message at the summit, urging world leaders meeting in Brazil to unite with courage and ambition. Tuesday's Wildlife Summit, organized by William, the first of its kind, highlighted the damage caused by environmental crime, and the prince announced a new fund for wildlife rangers. William described Latin America as a global leader in biodiversity and environmental conservation. He criticized deforestation linked to criminal gangs, saying, "This crime fuels violence and corruption, distorts legitimate economies, and negatively impacts the livelihoods of millions." But he ended on an optimistic note. "We must stand alongside those who every day are standing up and defending nature. We must recognize and celebrate these protectors, not just in words but through our actions. And we must act together." Prince William is in Brazil to present the Earthshot Prize, the annual award from the charity he set up. On Wednesday, he is also scheduled to give a speech at COP30, the UN's annual climate meeting where governments discuss how to limit and prepare for further climate change. The following day, earlier on Tuesday, he was taken by a Brazilian Navy boat to the island of Paqueta, known for producing the West Ham and Brazil footballer Lucas Paqueta. During a walkabout in the harbor, 10-month-old Joaquim Monteiro was thrust into his arms. "Mustn't drop him," joked the father of three as he gave Joaquim a cuddle before handing him back to his grandparents. Andre Luiz Jr., the baby's cousin and a teacher, said, "We are so happy he chose this very small island. We're very unique in the heart of Rio, very quiet. We love that he chose to come here. The kids in school were so excited today, just an hour away from Rio de Janeiro by boat." Paqueta is an escape from the intensity of the city. Cars are not allowed on the island, with all travel is done on foot or in carriages. The pace of life is slow, but the biodiversity of the region is rich. Back on the water, the prince was taken by boat into Guanabara Bay and shown the mangroves. The trees and shrubs which make up the mangroves are a protected area of natural beauty that has been replanted following deforestation. Their benefits are vast, from storing carbon to acting as buffer zones in stormy weather, but they need conserving. Prince William was part of that conservation work, planting saplings in the bay to ensure the survival of the mangroves. "I hope they grow well," Prince William said. "Next time I come, this will all be mangroves." While on Paqueta, the future king also spoke to local residents, with retired lawyer Glaucia Martinez, 60, saying he asked her about Paqueta. "I said that it's safe, it's charming, and it's a good place to live," she said, adding that they all live in peace. "People here, they are good people. You know, honest people," she told the prince, before expressing her love for the Princess of Wales. "And I said that I love Kate." Paqueta's mayor Rodrigo Toledo said it was very important for the prince to visit, because the island is totally dedicated to environmental protection, and we know that Prince William has dedicated his life to this agenda. The Earthshot Prize Awards ceremony will be held in Rio's futuristic Museum of Tomorrow. Kylie Minogue and Shawn Mendes will perform at the event on Wednesday evening. 5 projects will each win a £1 million prize for their environmental innovations. The shortlist includes the city of Guangzhou in China and its electric public transport network, and Lagos Fashion Week in Nigeria. Nominated for its work reshaping the fashion industry, Prince William will be concluding his Brazil visit with his COP30 appearance in Belém, in the Amazon rainforest. It marks the first time he has traveled internationally for a COP summit, with his father, King Charles III, Having previously paved the way for the royals, the prince accompanied his father to the summit when it was held in Glasgow in 2021. 2 weeks after the first Earthshot Prize, the prize annually awards a £1 million grant in 5 different categories for projects that aim to repair the world's climate, and the prince has committed himself to it for 10 years. With Rio marking a halfway point for the venture, Prince William's visit to Brazil is the most significant royal engagement he will make this year, and is the first official visit since the crisis surrounding his uncle Andrew.